it's Shalise from Remember When, back with a wedding card tutorial. I made this for a friend of mine. Let's see, there we go. A friend of mine who's getting married, and I want to show you how I made this. Okay, so we're going to start out with an A2 size card. Now this is cream colored linen paper I got from Papers and More. I believe that's the website. This is cut at 5.5 by 4.25. We have a piece of linen text paper, which is lighter than the cardstock. It's the same color, cream colored, and this is cut at 5.25 by 8.25. We have a piece of this pink pattern paper, and I got this from the Luxury Stack by Die Cuts with a View, and this is the 8x8 stack. And this is cut at 4 by 5.25. We have this piece of cream cardstock, which is cut at 4, a little more than 4, so we can cut it down, but it's going to end up at 4 by 3. We have another piece of the pink, which is cut at 1 by 4, and another piece of the cream cardstock, which is cut at a 1/2 inch by 4 inches. Okay, you're also going to need some pearls, and I cut out this dress, which is cut out from the Tie the Knot Cricut cartridge. This is cut at 2 inches, and I ran it through my Texture Boutique with the script embossing folder. You'll need some tape, of course, some dimensionals, and some cream ribbon as well. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and fold and crease the base of the card. And we're going to go ahead and do the lining of the card as well. Let's go ahead and attach that. There. Okay, so we have our card base. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. Now we're going to start with the cream cardstock. That's 3 by 4. And I'm using this Martha Stewart punch. I don't know the name of it. I promise when I start buying new stuff, I'm going to label everything. But we're using this one. And we're going to just punch the ends. Alright, so we have this edge, or border. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and adhere these all together. So I'm going to start with this piece and put that on our piece bottom. And see, I cut it just a little long so that I can cut it with my scissors and it be perfect. We're then going to go ahead and adhere the pink piece down. And we're going to move that up about a 1/4 inch or so from the bottom. So it's going to go down right about there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trim it. Let me get my glued up scissors. It does get a little thick at the bottom because we have so many layers, but if you have good scissors, unlike me, you won't have a problem with that. Okay, so we have our first layer here. So we're going to put this to the side now. Now I'm going to get some scratch paper, and we're going to get our dress. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is ink my edges, if I can find my, oh here it is. I have my Tim Holtz thing You guys know what this is called. I can't remember right now. But I'm a little sick today, guys, so excuse me. But we're going to take some Pretty in Pink ink by Stampin' Up. And we're first going to ink around the very edges of the dress. And normally I do this with like cosmetic wedges, which are, you know, the little triangles that, the foam triangles that you put on foundation. But I don't know what happened to them. I was looking for them and I can't find them. So I decided to use this. And see, I have just the regular pad here. I don't have the foam ones, which I need to get because these tear up so quickly. And sometimes they scratch the paper, which is no bueno. Alright, so we pretty much have all of our edges inked. Awesome. So now we're going to go in with Antique Linen Distress Ink by Tim Holtz. And we're just going to rub it over the script. And typically when you're distressing, I know most of you guys know this, you would start from the paper and go in, but since we're not really distressing, we're just kind of adding color to the script part or the embossed part, I'm just starting right in the middle, right on top of it. Alright, so your dress looks a little something like that. Okay. I'm then going to take a small piece of cream ribbon, long scissors, about that big. I'm going to move that. Okay, so a piece of ribbon about that big, and we're going to take it and tape it to the center of the dress like that, so it's like a little belt. So I'm going to get a little piece of tape. Alright, so we have that, and then we're going to take one of the larger pearls and put it right in the center of the belt. So we have our dress. We will now put this to the side. Now we're going to take our 1/2 inch piece of linen cardstock and this stamp, which says congratulations, and it came off of, I don't know the name of the stamp set. Hold on. If anyone knows what the stamp set is, you can tell me. But it came on a straight, here we go. A set like this. And again, I haven't been labeling anything, but I will start doing it with all my new stuff. So we're taking the congratulations, and we're going to take, if you have Versamark, great. If not, any embossing pad. This one is from Craftsmart. It's just an embossing pad. And this is cool. I get it at Michael's, and it comes with the re-inker, which definitely comes in handy, especially if you're doing large projects. And it's like $7.99 or something like that. So now I'm going to take it and stamp that right in this corner here. Alright. I'm then going to take some Pirate Gold embossing powder that I got from Michael's. And we're just going to put that there. And tap the back of it to get rid of any stray powder. We're going to take the heat tool and emboss that. So we have our gold embossed congratulations, and we are going to go ahead and adhere that to the top here. Make sure it's dry. And again, we're going to take that about 1/4 of an inch down. Have it there. Okay. Then I'm going to cut this end off as well. Okay. Now we're going to need 3 pieces of ribbon. Well, actually, we're going to start with 2 small pieces. It's about that big. Not very big at all. And we're going to tape it down in these 2 corners so that it looks like it's wrapped around the front of the card. So take that side and tape it like that. Take another piece and tape it. And just make sure it bends over the card the correct way, because if it doesn't, it'll kind of buckle up here, and that's not cute. So, okay, let me go ahead and tape the other side down. Alright, so you have your ribbon taped on the back. So we're going to go ahead and adhere that to our card base. Alright, so we have this here as our base. Now we're going to take another piece of ribbon and we're going to tie a bow in the top right hand corner. Alright, and after fussing and fussing with this bow, this is what I got. Okay. What we're then going to do is get 3 of the medium-sized pearls and put those down the right hand. Nope, we're going to take the small ones. Sorry. We're going to take the not the smallest ones, but the next size up. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I got these from Oriental Trading Company. And they were really cheap. I believe they were on clearance when I got them, but Oriental Trading always has stuff on clearance, so really good place to get supplies. They have a lot of really good stuff too. There are some things that you get and you're like, why the hell did I order this? But for the most part, they have really good products. Okay, so now it's just time to put our dress on. And I'm going to use dimension. Well, these are Pop Dots from Walmart. They're like $1.50, and you get 2 of these sheets, and half are the big ones, and the other half are the small ones. So, and these are really thick ones. So your project or your image really sticks off of the page. So that's why I like them. Okay, we're going to put that down right about here. And we're done. So we have a beautiful, elegant congratulations card for a wedding. It could be for a sweet 16, you know, a woman's birthday. It could be for anything, really. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And until next time, stay creative.